Our top story today, world leaders of some 40 nations gathered virtually on Thursday local time to discuss ways to overcome the global climate crisis. Many of the participating countries, such as the host nation, the U.S., as well as EU and Japan, released their new ramped-up goals to cut carbon emissions. Do-yeon starts us off.
40 global leaders met virtually to pledge for a greener Earth as U.S. President Joe Biden hosted a summit taking the steering wheel once again in the collective efforts to tackle climate change. It includes the U.S.'s goal of cutting carbon emissions by 50 to 52% below 2005 levels by the year 2030, before achieving neutrality in 2050.
This is the decade we must make decisions that will avoid the worst consequences of the climate crisis. We must try to keep the Earth's temperature to an increase to 1.5 degrees Celsius.
This is a rate which is even more aggressive than the country's previous goal during the Obama administration. The European Union said it will cut the emissions by 55% below levels seen in 1990 by the year 2030. Prime Minister Suga said that Japan would reduce emissions by 46% in 2030 compared to 2013 levels. Previously, the country had pledged only a 26% cut in emissions. In addition, financial commitments were made by the UK and other countries, including the US Green Climate Fund, which will be providing financial support for developing countries dealing with the mounting environmental impact.
We can do this together across the world. And it's going to mean the richest nations coming together and exceeding the $100 billion commitment that they already made in 2009. I stress how important that is.
But the leaders of India and China, two of the world's biggest emitters, made no new commitments. Other special guests praised the motivation of the world leaders, including the Pope, who made a short appearance after delivering his Earth Day speech separately.
All of you, and I join you as well, appeal to all the world's leaders to act courageously, with justice, and always tell the truth to people, so that people may know how to protect themselves from the destruction of the planet, how to protect the planet from the destruction that very often we trigger.
The next major climate meeting for global leaders has been set in November, when they will meet for the 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference in Glasgow. Do-yeon, Arirang News.